Salamun, salamun. Today we are going to start lecture 89. Fasting is a rebellious practice. It is against the Quran. So it is not mentioned in the Quran. Fasting, Tarawih, or Lalatul Qadr, or all other mambo jumbo what they are doing. So let me start this lecture from the hadiths. So how these justify this non-Quranic practice, Ramadan. So Abu Huraira said, the Prophet Muhammad said, Abu Huraira. No one knows who's that. Who was that? These are some names they have fabricated to make you fool. And Quran says, when any news come to you, check its source, its origin. Don't follow it blindly. Abu Huraira, the father of the cat. So what is done? The Ramadan gates of paradise are open, the gates of the hellfire are closed, and the devil shaitan are chained. So this is Abu Huraira with the name of Muhammad. First of all, their paradise is just like, or their hell is just like a certain place, and they have the gates. And the watchman is sitting over there. And Quran says that there is no paradise, no hell in the space. It is you will make yourself on in this planet. It is your duty to make the society prosperous and secure. That is a heaven. And if you are not free from the economic servitude or the other kind of slavery, then it's a hell. So not a special, the Quran does not give anything. Then again, the same person, same thing, but he added over here mischiefs of jinn to make you stupid because you don't know Arabic. You don't read the Quran with understanding, with grammar. What is the for 1,400 years they have explained to you, you are following it. Then this is Tirmidhi and Majah, same. Then my comments. The question arises, if you use your mind, if you use your sensibilities, you should ask, why are the devil chained up during the month of Ramadan and not in other 11 months? What is the reason? Ask them. Go to the mosque. Go to the Khana Kaaba. Ask them. Go to the Jamia Al-Azhar. Ask them. Then, where are the gates of hell and paradise? They will never tell you because it is their business. Why they are closed and open in the month of Ramadan only? I can answer you this thing why they were changed. Because these, all the religious leader, mullah, or all the non-profitable organization, and in the Makkah, they are making money. They totally divert the people attention to them, and they are diverting their hard earning money in the form of zakat, fitrana, and sadaqat. So this is the reason they are saying. Then third hadith, Salim told the Prophet Muhammad said, the performance of Umrah during Ramadan is equal in reward to performing Hajj with me. Okay, finish. It's a lottery. Who was Salim? Do you know? It, her name is written in the Quran. So then another hadith, Anas bin Malik related to the Prophet said, when Lailatul Qadr comes, Jibreel descend with a company of angels who ask for blessing on everyone who's remembering Allah, whether they are sitting or standing. Look, what is this nonsense? There is no Jibreel. There is no angel in the Quran. Then Tarawih. Tarawih are especially Sunnah prayers involving reading long portion of the Quran and performing up to 20 rakats of the Isha after Isha prayer. Like 5 time prayers, no Tarawih prayer is mentioned in the Quran. So they're all doing this ritual against the Quran and they're using the Quran to mint money, to make the people fool. And what Quran advised to you, this 2.5 billion herd of sheep, what Quran advised? In the verse 1736, the Quran advises Muslims not to pay heed to any information about which they do not have sufficient information. Look, ask them, go in their mosque, go in their religious center and ask them. Ask the question, from where you have taken this prayer, Umrah, Hajj? It is not mentioned in the Quran from where you have taken. وَلَا تَقَفْ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ إِنَّ السَّمِيعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ عَلَيْكَ كَانَ أَنَّهُ مَسْئُولًا. You should not follow every piece of information blindly. Look what Quran is saying. You are following the supplication, Hajj, Namaz, Ramadan, without questioning anything. Use your Allah given gift of intelligence and wisdom to ascertain the authenticity of every bit of material reaching your hands. Ma laysa laka bi ilmin. Use your knowledge. Use your reasoning. Use your innate wisdom. What Quran is saying. And you are from the 1,400 years, you are blindly following these mullahs, these religious leaders. They are all, parasite. They are devouring your money. Utilize, further Quran says, utilize to the best of your abilities, the innate faculties, like faculty of understanding, sama, understanding, and sight, thinking, and walfad and the brain power. What Quran is saying, that should use your mind, you should your faculty of understanding and your brain to reach to the truth. What is the truth? You should follow this Quranic verse and ask them in their mosque from where you brought all this garbage. It is not in the Quran. Surely you should be accountable for all your activities. So these basar, as-sama, al-fuad, they are the manager of the human personality. Masul mean manager. So use them. And that is the reason you did not use them. That is the reason you are living in a degradation position. You are the slave of these mullahs, religious leader, and all Islamic leaders. So this is the Quran is saying, use your sensibility, research. Then that is the reason prior to open the discussion of fasting, it is necessary to know the meaning of the term al-Saum. Because they have also changed al-Saum with Roza, Persian. In Indo-Pakistan and in Iran, they all say Roza. It's a Persian word. So that is the reason I thought it is a very, very important to give you the meaning of the Saum. What is the Saum? In the light of the chaste and eloquent language of the Quran. So, Quranic meaning of the term al-Sayyam. In verse 2, 183, the Quran orders that instead of refraining from eating and drinking, abstain from the wicked activities and stand swiftly and firm against them to establish peace and safety in the society. So, first of all, we have to kick them out, the religious leader who are the responsible for this. We should check their wicked activities. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kutiba alaykum siyam kama kutiba lillazina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. So this is the verse in every Friday when they start the sermon about Siyam, they read it. And they don't know the translation of this. They don't know the meaning of Siyam. Not over here in all Middle East. They are also ignorant. They don't know the Quran. They know Hadith. Okay, let me give you the meaning of Siyam. Its root is Swad wa Mim. It signifies be abstain from food or speech or any action or observing particular kind of abstinence. So this is the meaning, start meaning of the Quran. At the time of the Quranic Federation, people were using the term Siyam in the following shades. Look, Samal first, the horse stood without eating food or standing still without eating a fodder or without eating anything or abstaining from the eating of fodder. Now, do you think the horse is also on fasting and is praying Tarawih? Just use your head. They make you fool. They don't want that you should use your sensibility, your gift of God, intellectual gift of God. Then Saum unsaid, he abstained from going on a journey. Does it mean that he is keeping the fast? No. Okay. Samatul al-Shams, the sun becomes stationary or the sun reaches its midpoint. It means the sun is constant giving you, without any deficiency, giving you vitamin C, give you light. It means the sun means you should constantly work like a sun and give the people lightning, sunshine. Then Bukratul Saimatun, shaves of the pulley that remains still, that will not revolve. It means you should be like a shave of pulley still over there. You should be constant in your struggle against the injustice, against the devil thing. Then Mahal Saum, the place or station for hookers. These hookers at that time were mean the usage of the ancient churches. Their manner was to stand at prayer, whereupon their meeting. So they copy that their hooker, and they are doing the hooker in the mosque now. At present, hooker station signifies a brothel of prostitution or the station which is usually filled with sex workers at peak hours in the afternoon waiting to meet up with clients. But these hookers, I honor them because of the economic servitude, they are selling their body. But the more cruel thing, the more criminal thing these religious people are doing in the form of worshipping or looting the people in the form of Hajj, Umrah, all this. That is the biggest sin as compared to the hookers. They destroy the whole nation. So, Masam, sorry, Sama means barren land or uncultivated land. Do you think it means the land is also fasting? No. Ma Saum, water that is still or motionless, that is stagnant water, still water. Samat Reh, air that is still or motionless. Masam is station or standing place of horse. So this is the meaning I have taken from the different lexicon for your information. Now, the word Saum signifies determination, standing still, or to abstain from daily routine work and to start doing something new or begin an altogether different program. So Saum means stop the program which is a stagnant, which is not giving the result, and start the new program of the Quran. So why our religious people in the mosque, they should stop all these things and they should start the work or research on the Quran and find the meaning of the song. However, the supposed commentators of the Quran have invariably come with a solitary translation with fasting mean stop eating, drinking, and sexual activity during the fasting period. What about these activities? Quran does not mention that you stop eating, drinking, sex. It is their fabrication. It is their wrong translation. So the term Saum signifies he abstained in an absolute sense or he observed a particular kind of abstinence. Mean we should we should abstain ourselves from all the evil thing, corruption thing, slavery creating things, make the society prosperous. And the Quran itself gives the definition of the Psalm in 1926. The Quran has given the brilliant meaning of the term Psalm. So we don't want to go with these people, these religious people. They don't know the Quran. Fakuli washrabi wakuri ainun. Wamma tirinun min bashar ahadan fakuli inni nadratul lirrahman Psalman walan akullaman alayaman and siya. Let me take the first. All the translation are same, and they are thinking that Yusuf Ali is the best one. That is why I put as a comparison. So eat and drink and cool time. In the above verse, they are saying some mean do not drink, do not eat. But here they are saying three thine, and if thou dost see any man say, I have vowed a fast. Look, here saying eating, drinking, and here they are saying, I have vowed a fast. The most gracious, and this day I will enter into talk with anything. So I will not talk. So it means it is the fasting of not speaking. In other translation, they are mentioned. So Maryam, she fasts not speaking to the people. Look, it is a contradiction. So now, in the above mentioned translation, there is a eat, drink, and cool eye. Then Maryam's vow for fasting, abstaining from talking after the delivery of a child, have created tremendous kind of contradiction in their exposition of this verse. So in this verse, so she, according to their translation, she delivered the baby and now she cannot talk. She cannot ask anything water. Right after delivery, woman needs some food, but she should not talk. This is their translation. You should ask them question. Go in their mosque. If you will ask them question, they will kick you out. Because asking a question to them, asking a question to God. Now let me give you the translation of the above. So eat, consume your sparkle gift of reasoning to digest it. Does not mean eat. Consume your sparkle gift of reasoning to digest it. What the program we have given to you, Maryam? And drink, understand, and assimilate this message. Washarbi. And feel tranquility in your mind. Vakari and and that I send the message to the mind. So whatever the program given to you is a Isa ibn Maryam saying to Maryam that you should digest it, implement it, and now you should be happy. And when you sense anyone from your party, you feel that because there was a big mess, I have written a complete book about it. Mission of Maryam and Isa against the Roman Empire. If any person of your party or from the people refuse or show meanest behavior, they will not agree with you, then say, indeed, indeed, I have absolutely pledged myself, Nazarato, I have pledged myself for this program against the Roman Empire to start the extensive or utmost nourishment program, Lil Rahman. It's an adjective noun. Intensive nourishment with the determination to start new. This is a Saum. With determination to start new program. Look, the Quran is given. The Maryam started the Quranic program and her CNC was with him, Isa, nicknamed Jesus. So this is the new program they have started and effective from today, from that time. There will be no balloon talk or discussion again, no argument now. We are starting the Quranic program. If you don't agree, go ahead. Isolate from us. With those party members who have weakness in their minds about the mission and Sia, who doesn't are satisfied, who doesn't want to go with us, so they can leave us. So this is the meaning of Maryam Saum. The term Saum stands for training program, which was stated by Maryam for the training of Isa, nickname of Jesus, and her party or her nation. So she started the research, a Quranic education program. If we started this like following the Maryam in all mosques, stop all these activities and start the research of the Quran, this nation will in 2 years become the best nation in the world. It also signifies an action of being determined on something or determined to something, standing against something or standing for something without listening anyone. So this is the exclusive program Saum is an exclusive program to establish the Quranic education system, Quranic society without any listening to anyone. Because follow the Quran. So the Quran has used the terms al-Sayam or Saum in 13 verses of the Quran in different shades, but surely does not use in the meaning of fasting or stop eating and drinking in the fabricated month of Ramadan. Surely. The term fasting has been explained and discussed in the following forthcoming lectures. So these are the 89, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 lectures. So these 36 verses which have come in the Quran about the Saum, I will bring them in these 6 lectures. So that your mind should be clear, so that you should know the al-Saum means not roza, not Tarawih, not eating and drinking. It is something else. So now let me give the translation of this verse. They're using in all pulpit of the mosque in the Friday sermon. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykum siyam. Look, warning to those. Ya ayyuhalladhina. It is according to Arabic grammar. Ya ayyu means warning to those who are advocator of peace and safety. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. It does not mean believer. It is a mandatory for you to abstain from wicked activities and stand firmly and swiftly against them. This is the meaning of Saum. Not stop eating or drinking or sex with your wife. This is Saum, proper noun. Al-Sayam. Same was prescribed upon the people before you. Same program was given to the 25 or 22 representative of the Quran or the messenger of the Quran before this. With this hope, you may become the peace preserver of the society by removing evils and corruption from the society. And they are saying if you stop eating, drinking, sex with your wife, you are a matatakun, you are a matake. But Quran is saying no. Remove the corruption, remove the sex. And first of all, we have to remove all these mullahs, all these religious leaders. Look their turbine, their cloak, their beards. They are all con artists. So this is the meaning of this verse. Not, oh, believe fasting is prescribed to you as it was prescribed to those. Look, what is this? Do you think you go without eating and drinking and then you are a muttaqi? No. Then again in the verse 284, the Quran explained that it would be difficult and critical job. All the forces, or the rebellious forces, or the devil forces, or the religious forces, or the capitalist forces, who does not like, they will against this program. And you will face stiff and bitter kinds of opposition from evil and corrupt people, and as well as their leadership. So you start your new program of the Quran with determination. Determination also. أيام معدودات فمن كان منكم مريض أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخرى وعلى الذين يتقون فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خير فهو خير لهم وإن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. Look, the translation. Fasting for fixed number of days. Before they are saying the 30-day month of Ramadan. Now they are saying fixed number. They are contradicting themselves because they don't know the message of Quran. But if any one of you is ill or on a journey, he prescribed number should be made up for days later. If he is sick, then he will keep this fasting after that. For those who can do it with worship, is a ransom, the feeding of one that is indigent. Look, they want to keep one class poor because so that they can make happy Allah by giving them some, charity. But he that will give more of his own free will. It is better for him and it is better for you that you fast if you only know. So this is a translation. Useful. It would be a critical and perishing situation. Ayyamun madudat. Time. Critical time madud. This is from adu. Opposition. Because they may hurt you. Very important thing. Madudat from adu. From enemy. So you will find the opposition. Critical opposition. You may slain your bodies or may slain your bodies, or you may lose your companion in this struggle. Ayamun. Go and check the lexicon. This is the meaning of ayamun. So, whoever among you feel deficiency, if you are not able, married, mentally upset, or economic problem, or you cannot participate in this struggle, married, defectiveness, imperfection. It is not a physical, patient. No. Marid, when your mind is not satisfied with this program, do the reasoning. Or you are economically not capable. So this is imperfection. Or under training or upon an unsettled condition, Allah suffer. Suffer is Safir, ambassador. It is not that journey. That you are traveling by train. You cannot travel in train or in aeroplane during the fasting. This is wrong. Unsettled condition. Journey of education. You are still getting the education of Quran. Postpone his involvement in the mission. Ukhra. Don't involve it now. He should perfectly train for an appointed time. Appointed time. Appointed time. Faidatun. Or period. Ayam. So you say that still you need some education of the Quran, then stay. First of all, you understand the language. But now all our religious leader, all the religious scholar, they don't understand the Quran. That is why they are doing this foolishness, fasting. And upon those who shall have the ability or power in this difficult situation. Yes. Alladina yatukufunahu become the warrior and shall have the ability or power in the difficult situation. So they should go ahead. Economically they are, and they understand the Quran. So what they should do, they should become the warrior to liberate. Fadai, fidya. It does not mean give the fidya to these mullahs. Fadai, you are using this word. Palestini fadai. Fight to liberate. Become the warrior to liberate The society, the society from immobile, immobile economic condition, stagnancy in the social system, in the government system, economic condition, down, and who will abide with wholeheartedly, tatua, willingly, with freedom, and all our mosques, they are, they are forcing you to pray, to Hajj, go to Umrah, because it is their business. And the people who are sitting in the Khana Kaaba, they are the biggest parasite. They are eating, they have everything. It is a symbol of nobility, prosperity, blessing, generosity, nobility, and eminence. Khair. So when you will do it, the society will receive nobility, prosperity, blessing, generosity, nobility, eminence. And now 70-80% Muslim, they are poor. There is no prosperity, there is no blessing, there is no generosity, there is no nobility. They are the, you know, one of the most humiliated creature on this planet. Khair. If you implement this program, your society will be filled with khair, with nobility, with prosperity, with generosity, with nobility. For him, if you keep an outstanding firmly and steadfastly to desist the people from corruption and evil, tasumu, not eating or drinking or praying or Tarawih, the Quran says, steadfastly to desist the people from corruption and evils. Then khair will come in the society, shall bring excellent beauty and disposition for you. Again, khair for you, excellent beauty and disposition for you in the society, and you have been educated before in this regard. You have been educated before. But who will do this? So now, this is Muslim stability. At present, Muslim rulers, Muslim religious leaders, and 2.5 billion Muslim herd of sheep, what they are doing in the name of fasting is called stupidity. Beyond intellectual limitation, they don't use their gift of wisdom. This kind of foolishness has been rooted from 1,400 years and has caused moral deficiency. Everything we have. No, they are saying that the God changed the shaitan in Ramadan, but these shaitan, because all the religious people, the money maker, and all the prices in the end of Pakistan during Ramadan, it go up. So deficiency among the Muslims. Because of the Ramadan worshipping stupidity, they have lost reflection of discrimination. They could not find what is the Quran. They could not discriminate what is the orders of the Quran about Saum. They follow these. And their khutbah, their speeches, they kill their all the capabilities of listening, understanding, thinking, because khutbah, 5 time prayer, Hajj, Roza. What the Muslim will do? They have developed the stupid culture of the fasting along with innumerable useless and time wasting customs. In the London street, they are fasting, thousands of people fasting. Iftar party, this is a new culture. In their society or communities or mosque or Islamic center, they discourage questioning, discourage independent thought, and uphold dogmatic ideas. They will not allow you to ask a question. What they are saying is the word of God. You have to listen them. Fasting stupidity becomes a pervasive force, stifling innovation and progress for them. Instead of making research on the Quran, Islamic religious leader and political leaders and 2.5 billion Muslim individuals willingly embrace ignorance and reject opportunity for growth and enlightenment of the Quranic education. They are doing themselves. They are responsible for that. You make the every mosque as a Quranic research center, you will see the result. All these will be run away because they are all parasite. Due to their laziness, complacence, or fear of challenging the status quo, they have perpetuated their own fasting stupidity through personal choices that inhibit intellectual and moral advancement. So this happened with morally, ethically, we are finished. Further, the Muslim cycle of prayers, stupidity of five-time prayers, foolishness, cycle of year Hajj ritual, and cycle of senseless religious month of Ramadan have caused dumbness, silliness, obstinance, imbecility, foolishness, folly, and adversity in the name of religion. So this is, we are the collection of all this stupidity. Since all their worshipping and Islamic social rituals are based upon non-Quranic philosophy, Quran does not mention anything what they are doing now. Therefore, it has caused horrible catastrophe in the unity of the Muslim society. All kinds of reasoning are useless near them. First of all, they will not listen to your question. But if you engage them in any reasonable discussion, it is useless. Why? To question them, question to God. So this is a real face of the Saum fasting. So in the next lecture, in 90 lecture, we will take another Saum definition and with the Quranic verses to explain you other shades of the Saum, Psalm, Al Saum. Thank you very much.